patio. Oh yeah, I'm just so addicted, can't leave it alone. Streetz Morning Takeover, it's time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know who's clapping. The voice you wanna hear when you wake up, on your ride to school or on the way to get your cake up. Yeah, from 6 to 10 we gon' get it in. Monday to Friday, all we do is win. Streetz Morning Takeover, it's on your radio. Oh yeah, I'm just so addicted, can't leave it alone. Streetz Morning Takeover, it's time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know who's clapping back at each other, who's creeping, who's lovers, who's pregnant, who's winning, who's got hidden children, who knows? Streetz Morning Takeover, it's time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know that, yeah.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Happy Monday, making Monday, good people, man. We're going to wake your ass up this here morning, no matter what city or state you in. If you can hear us this morning, just be thankful God woke you up. You know what I'm talking about? We definitely got to give some money away today. Are you smarter than Young Jock? We're going to hook somebody up, man. And Dilemma will put some cash in your hands if we can get rid of your dilemma. What you got coming, Miss Shyneka?
Well, coming up, some word on the streets news. You already know so much has happened over the weekend.
Okay.
What's good, Shawty?
Man, I'm gonna tell you one thing. The crazy report is coming up. It is crazier than me. Hi.
All morning long, we're going to keep things lit around here, all right? So make sure you stick around for more Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock's Daily Jumpstart.
What up, this is Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover, and now it's time for Young Jock's Daily Jumpstart. It is so amazing how we've heard the saying, keeping up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? It means like you're trying to keep up with the neighbors. You're trying to stay in the end. Well, let me tell you something that I've learned in this life. My father always taught me to plan your work, then work your plan. And if you do that, you'll never have to try to keep up with someone else's plans. You heard what I said? See, when you plan things, a lot of times those things are more apt to pan out for you. Don't get me wrong. They say if you ever want to make God laugh, all you got to do is make plans. I definitely lived in that as well. But what I want to say to you right now is plan your work, then work your plan. And let me tie it all in why I said keeping up with the neighbors. Because once the neighbor do it, their plan is already accomplished. Now, you following them means you're following their plans. You don't know what their end goal or end result is, but you do or you should know yours. So, again, say it with me. Plan your work, work your plan. Young Jock's Daily Jumpstart. Hey, Shawty coming up next with the Crazy Report. Keep it right here. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock's Daily Jumpstart.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Wake up, it's Gucci Mane. Young Jock, the Streetz Morning Takeover is on now.
That's right. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for waking up with us on this beautiful Money Making Monday.
Yeah.
Now, we got to get right into this, man. Donald Trump has said some things about my sister, Jasmine Crockett. He said,
I look at the Democrats, they're in total disarray. They have a new person named Crockett. I watched her speak the other day. She's definitely a low IQ person, and they said she's the future of the party.
wow, I can't believe he said that. Now, listen, she responded with a tweet. She said, hey, man, for you to be in charge of the whole country, you sure do have my name in your mouth a lot. Every time you say my name, take a listen.
If you could tell Donald Trump anything tonight, what would you tell him?
I would tell him to grow a spine and stop being Putin's.
Whoa. Ooh. Now, let me finish reading this tweet. She said, every time you say my name, you're reminding the world that you're terrified of smart, bold black women telling the truth and holding you accountable. So keep talking. Well, y'all, one thing y'all know about Miss Crockett, she ain't scared. She is not scared to say what's on her mind and on her heart. Some people feel like it's out of pocket. And I think that's just what it's become. That's just certain decorum that they say you're supposed to have in certain spaces and places. And she said, to hell with it. So we'll definitely keep you in the know. Coming up, Shawty with the Crazy Report. Hey, man, y'all know what to do. Keep it right here. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yo, it's the craziest story you'll hear all morning. The Crazy Report is on right now. Shawty, run it down.
Yeah, run it down is what we about to do, man. We about to run down this mama hater that's hating on her son because he's having multiple women come over at different times, and she decided she was gonna oust him.
This is not the same girl from yesterday. Who the she? Then I tell you leave. Wifey comes here, all the hookers stay outside. So now which one are we making her? Because you told me the other girl was the wifey. So is she wifey today? Don't go nowhere.
She been wifey.
Stay right there.
She been wifey.
No.
There was no other girl. What are you talking about?
No, I'm a woman first, and I'm gonna snitch.
I respect that.
I'm snitching.
And I respect that.
Where you going?
No, I'm about to go.
She got time for your bullshit.
Now that was plain disrespectful on the mama's behalf. And he pulled his mama to the side after the girl left. He say, "Mama, you don't realize something about me?" She said, "What am I supposed to realize about you, son?" He said,
I got hoes. I got hoes in different area codes. Area codes.
and that's crazy. And you know I know crazy because I'm crazy. And crazy knows crazy. Follow me on all social platforms at Shawty the Comedian.
Now let's get into these national days.
Yes, sir. Let's do that right now, man. Appreciate that crazy report, Shawty.
Yes, sir.
Today, National Astronaut Day.
All right.
Take off rockets, baby.
Yeah.
All right, National Silence the Shame Day.
Yeah.
Silence
Big
the
day
shame.
for mental health awareness.
Yes, ma'am. And it's also the 5th of May. Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, we're going crazy tonight somewhere. I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. I'm going to be on Old National, Miss Shawty. You should pull up. Would you like to?
People have been asking me all weekend, and I was like, I don't drink, so.
Just because you don't drink.
I don't want to look at y'all
now,
drink.
I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to be drinking.
What?
Nah, I'll be making some cocktails.
You're going to make other people
mocktails.
drink.
Yeah, I'm going to get everybody lit.
If you make me a mocktail, I'll be there.
And I'll make it with less sugar, so it won't be unhealthy.
Agave. I prefer that.
You
Thank
like agave? All right. Hey, man, let's get into these celebrity birthdays. It's Taurus season, baby. Happy birthday to the beautiful Adele.
Hey, one of my favorites.
Also model and widow of Kobe Bryant, Vanessa Bryant. Happy birthday. And the bad boy of R&B.
Ooh.
Not Bobby Brown. Chris Brown.
He the baddest.
If you got Brown in your last
He's
name,
the baddest.
James Brown, Bobby Brown, Chris Brown.
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown. He's been around for a minute. All right, let's get into local celebrity birthday.
It's about that time to wish happy birthday to our local celebrities. It's the birthday wish list with Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Turn me up. Turn me up.
Hey, put the word down. Pick up a drink or something. Have a good time for your birthday. Happy birthday, Allison Victim. That's a hell of a last name, but congratulations,
Allison
made it to
Victim.
another one. Yeah. Let me make sure that name. Krishna Burrows.
All right.
Happy birthday, beautiful.
All right, Krishna.
Teddy G, what's up, my boy? Leilani Hardy, man. I wish y'all all the best the world has to offer, and many, 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 many more birthdays coming up, man. We got so much to talk about, man. Miss Shyneka gonna be here, y'all, with the word on the streets coming up. Date Dilemma, man. We got $100 waiting on you. It's coming up in the next hour. You know what I'm saying? It's all courtesy of 1-800 Enter the Bethune Law Firm. Keep it locked. Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Good morning, it's Corey Hardrick, one of the greatest actors of all time. Every day we listen to the best damn morning show. Gotta stay tapped in to the #1 morning show in the city. It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover. Tap in.
You did what I'm talking about. Do just that. Tap in on this 5th day of May. Cinco de Mayo. Miss Shyneka.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about Cinco de Mayo?
Now that I am a sober person, I really wish the best for everybody in celebration. And I mean, it's just another day for me to watch people get drunk. But I would, if I could find a turkey taco or turkey nacho somewhere, I would love that.
I'm sure somebody got it.
Who?
Or do like the girl on IG and just go to somebody's restaurant with your own ground turkey.
Boy, somebody did that.
That'll be fine. Yeah, that girl on IG should be pulling up with the chicken, put it through the drive-through. Can y'all fry the chicken for me?
Yeah,
Man, I've heard
yeah, people are taking their eggs places because the eggs are so hot that they're bringing their eggs to the restaurant.
Yeah. Scramble me, man. Hey, so, you know what's crazy? A lot of people just be jumping out there like, yeah, Cinco de Mayo. You be like, what does Cinco de Mayo mean? They be like, man, you supposed to drink tacos. You supposed to drink tequila, eat tacos. Well, that's not it. Let me explain.
May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, is a big celebration. But when you're partying, do you really know what Cinco de Mayo is all about?
Where the small Mexican army defeated the mighty French army. Puebla is remembered very much because it was the small Mexican army versus the gigantic, powerful French Empire army.
Yeah, somebody they call like, I still don't know what it means, but I'm going to get me some goddamn on Chipotle's. They got this Chipotle's ingredient quest. in Roblox starting at 6 p.m. You can win a free burrito by playing Ingredient Quest in the Burrito Builder experience on Roblox. My kids called me yesterday, Daddy, I was like, we gonna play what? I'm like, I'm not paying nobody no money off my card for no virtual tacos. That's like, no, you get real food. Come on. I'm playing the games.
Man, let them kids eat virtual tacos.
But I didn't know. But we gonna get some real damn tacos.
We ain't been playing like that.
At least they ain't got the drinks on there.
Well, there are more Chipotle deals. There's no delivery fee on the Chipotle app. You get free chips and queso with your order on this Chipotle app. Now Taco Bell got a deal too, don't they, Miss Shyneka?
Didn't know they were still eating that.
That ain't Chipotle.
What they doing at the Taco Bell?
Not Chipotle.
Stomach on. All right, so Taco Bell said you can get a free Nacho Bell Grande with an order of $20 or more on DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub.
That's right, with the toilet trip for absolutely free.
Yeah. You got it, man. What you got coming up, dog?
All right, coming up. I got some Word on the Streetz news on the way. We're talking pre-Met Gala party. And we got to get into some things that happened over the weekend. I mean, I seen these people most of my weekend. Mendeecees and Yandy. Tasha K definitely dropped an exclusive over the weekend about Mendeecees being out here in these streets. We're going to talk about that and more coming up inside the Word on the Streetz news in less than 10 minutes.
Cinco De Mayo.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Ladies and gentlemen, word on the street, she be bopping, I need more. Yeah. Word on the street, screaming bite like on a moped. Word on the streets, I get it popping like a blackhead. Word on the streets, going down like Jock said.
It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shyneka.
All right, well, let's get inside this Word on the Streetz news and talk Tasha K. All right, so Tasha K is accusing Mendeecees. She a dirty heifer. Let me tell you about her. She decided on the day that Yandy was doing this grand opening of her new restaurant that it would be the day that she would out her husband. Now, she's accusing him of cheating again on Yandy, and this time, basically, she might got some. He's left voice messages on IG and text messages to a lot of different young women.
Yeah, usually, real beautiful women are not into, just pleasing men, or just they make it all about themselves, and that can pretty much be complicated.
Oh wow. Okay. Well,
that's a new artist he trying to manage.
Man, shut up. Mendeecees then posted a video eating dinner with his lawyers.
So I'm with my lawyers. I sick lawyers on people. So tell them to get prepared, because I'm coming for everything.
Got everything taken from her. What more do you want from her?
Now he coming for it.
Oh, okay.
He's just saying, I need that back.
Oh, but he ain't say it wasn't him. All right, moving right along. Let's talk about the Met Gala tonight. Yeah, the coverage can be streamed on Vogue's YouTube channel. And it is being said it is going to be the premiere night. Now, they are honoring Black fashion, and it basically over the weekend, the pre-Met Gala party took place Saturday night at 22 Hotel in Manhattan. So the lineup includes Doechii, A$AP Rocky, Anne Hathaway, Donatella Versace, Coleman, D'Amigo, and so much more. All right?
I want to say one thing. They don't up and make the Met Ball black.
Yes, indeed, honoring Black fashion. That was Law Roach, and he said a few words at the party. All right, that is the Word on the Streetz news. I'm your girl, Miss Shyneka. You guys can follow me at Miss Shyneka and follow us at Streetz Morning Takeover.
That is Miss Shyneka. Coming up, oh man, we got to talk about this in our trending topic, man. How can you be a better friend? Yeah, Issa Rae was talking about something, and we're going to get to it because some of us definitely could use some pointers on being a better friend. All right? Make sure you stick around for more Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Yes, sir. It's Monday, and we talk about making a difference, man, with your friendships, man. You need to learn how to be a better friend, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Issa Rae was talking about being a friend on Michelle Obama's podcast, and here's how it went.
I'm a very much, when I'm here, it's all about you, but I don't check in as often as I should with friends. I've been told that in the past, and I've adjusted, but you just have to tell me, but it's not a natural instinct. And so I'm not going to be the same type of giving friend that you are to me, but I will show up in the ways that I can. If you need me.
Well, how hard is it to be friends with a multi-millionaire who works nonstop, consistently around the board, countless hours, jet setting, trying to change the pace of the culture as we see it through the lens of television and film? It's probably a lot.
The friendships that kind of get lost are the ones that, were organic from the beginning before the success. Those, because you're now on two different frequencies. Like what I'm on, you're like, we're on two different planes.
Yeah.
What I have access to, everything. So it's hard to navigate those friendships because like the worlds are just so different and far apart.
All right. So, you have
to really be intentional about those friendships.
Absolutely right. With a capital A. I'm going to tell you something. A lot of times, I got 9 kids, so I'm always hustling. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to ever get behind the 8 ball. I try to stay ahead of the 8 ball by 5 8 balls. Don't take that the wrong way in the streets. All right, now listen. When I'm working and hustling, you may not be on my mind. I may not be looking for a friend. I'm looking for dead presidents. I'm looking for currency. I'm looking for Federal Reserve notes. And a lot of times, it take you to go through something and realize, this money, all the success don't mean nothing without true friendship and love. So I want to ask y'all, how can you be a better friend? What's the protocol? 1-844-986-4562. Can't wait to hear from you, Miss Shyneka, over here looking at me like I'm crazy right now. How can you be a better friend, Miss Shyneka?
You should ask Shawty.
Keep it alive. The Streetz Morning Takeover.
Glow, and I'm with my folks, Young Jock, in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Let's go.
Let's go, Glow. We back at it, man. Listen, this morning we talking about Issa Rae. She talked about being a friend and how hard it is sometimes, or just the understanding of being a true friend on Michelle Obama's podcast.
I'm a very much, when I'm here, it's all about you, but I don't check in as often as I should with friends. I've been told that in the past, and I've adjusted, but you just have to tell me, but it's not a natural instinct. And so I'm not going to be the same type of giving friend that you are to me, but I will show up in the ways that I can. If you need me.
You know what? I get it.
I talk to my friends on Instagram.
See what I'm saying? Like
every day.
Sometimes the friendships be really surviving through text messages.
Yeah.
And sending memes. I got a real community of friends that I mean to death.
You're right.
I can't spend time with you sometimes. It's what it is. But there is a list that tells you how you could be a better friend. Miss Shyneka, are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Be a good listener.
Okay.
Number 2, have empathy. It's okay to be empathetic. Placing yourself in someone's shoes to try to see how I feel, you know what I'm saying?
I always do that.
That's a real thing. Number 3, avoid interrupting. Very important.
That's very good.
Number 4, communicate openly and honestly. Last but not least, number 5, invite your friends to drink with you for Cinco De Mayo. Let's go to the phone lines, man, to see what the listeners are drinking today. Young Jock at the Streetz Morning Takeover. What's your name?
Oh, Shadara. I'll go with tequila. Has to be the Patron. Shay, tequila, 1800 Reposado. Portia, Casamigos, the clear one.
My name is Chris. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Crown.
I like Crown.
I know some of y'all like, huh? Yeah. That's what you do. Invite them to kick it with you for Cinco de Mayo, man. You ain't doing nothing else. Just be a good friend. Why you looking at me like that, Shawty?
No, I'm just thinking about how I could be a good friend.
Shawty, be a good friend.
I do. I tell the truth. I tell my friends the truth. If your nose running, I'm going to be like, your nose running.
Yeah, but sometimes you can put what you think on your friend, and sometimes you got to just let things play out and be a supportive friend.
That's the harsh truth. I see it.
That is. And it's very early. It's still Money Making Monday, but it's also Cinco de Mayo. And guess what we about to do? We about to take some shots for this date dilemma. That's right. Coming up next, man, if you got any problems in your dating life, Let us help you. Let us be effective in that world, man. We got $100 on the line for you, and it's courtesy of 1-800 Enter the Bethune Law Firm, baby. The number's 1-844-986-4562. Call me up and let's have a cerveza and some shots on Cinco De Mayo. Keep it locked, yo. Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Cinco De Mayo.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
No matter what I do, all I think about is you.
You are now listening to The Date Dilemma with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. If you got a dilemma, they got a dilemma, which means we got a dilemma. It's The Date Dilemma. Who's on the line this morning?
It's Alexis.
Hey, good morning, Alexis. How can we help you?
Good morning. I'm calling because my boyfriend, his name is Dante, and I'm just trying to get some convincing here. He still pays his bills at his ex-girlfriend's house, and I really cannot stand it. I don't know what to do. I need convincing for him to just cut it out. I could be having the finer things in life.
Okay, so you feel like it's cutting into your money?
Yes, most definitely.
How long have you been together?
For about a year now.
Okay, and why is he saying that he still pays her bills?
I guess she moved down here with him, and she thought they were going to be together, but for some reason they're not together, and he feels sorry. So he feels like he has to pay half of her bill.
Does she work?
I don't even know.
Is it affecting your life?
It's definitely affected my life. I like all the finer things in life, first of all. If you're going to be sitting up here paying somebody else's bill.
Do you work?
Then I do work, yes.
Well, aren't you supposed to afford your own self the finer things in life? Why is it his responsibility?
I can afford my own things, but you know how it feels to have a little extras on the end. He's budgeting, and I can't even stand it.
Well, if he got a good heart enough to take care of a woman who moved down here for him and it didn't work out until she get on her feet, I think that you would see a good guy in that, man. But I don't know because we ain't talked to him.
That's not my problem.
Are you sure that he's not seeing her anymore? Like that relationship is over except for the monetary part?
I would hope not. Maybe that's what's keeping him around.
I mean, just to chime in, it just sounds like, he's trying to finish out whatever agreement, considering they thought they were going to be, it ain't work out. But the least I can do is not let you fall on your face. But I still can see that causing some conflict in your relationship. You get to the point.
He doesn't even have kids with her.
I know, but still being a man, that's something he might have promised he would do.
If
no matter
people,
what.
relocate because of love or whatever and it doesn't work out, I would consider that to be an honorable thing.
If they're not married, they don't have any kids together, they shouldn't have any strings attached. They don't even have a promise ring.
You sound childish.
Okay, baby girl, what's your man name?
Dante.
Dante. Let's try to get Dante on the phone and see what the deal is. You want him back? What's going on?
I want him to stop paying half of this girl's bills so we can live a better life. I mean.
All right, put your phone on mute. We'll cue you in when it's time, okay?
Okay.
Hold on. If he said the wrong thing, she might lose it. She might jump off a building.
Yes.
Hello?
Good morning. I speak to Dante, please.
Yeah, this is Dante.
Dante, we're not going to take a lot of your time. And when I say we, I mean as the Young Jock, Miss Shyneka, and Shawty. Hey. With Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. We just want to know if we get a few minutes of your time, sir.
What's wrong? What's going on?
Okay, look, Dante, we got a situation, man. You know a woman by the name of Alexis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my girl.
That's what we thought. Y'all on good terms right now?
I would think we are.
Okay, no, I'm just asking. I'm not saying y'all not. I'm just asking.
Okay.
Okay, well, Alexis called us up, man, and she had some concerns, my boy, that she wanted to get off her chest, but we decided to call you instead of her. She told us something about your previous relationship. Is there any dealings with that woman in your life?
No, me and old girl, we ain't talking, but I do help her. It didn't work out like we wanted because she came down for me.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. You help her how?
I mean, I help her make sure she's straight until she gets situational, until she get pretty much a good, solid, steady income.
Do you make sure she's not sexually frustrated?
Nah, we not doing nothing.
Y'all not doing nothing?
Nothing.
How much money do you think you giving her a month?
Really? I mean, it's put like this. Lights and food are still on the table.
Well, it don't sound like the way you got it out. It sounds like it's hurting you. I'm serious, bro. I heard you try to get that out, and you just trying to dodge some bills and, put $3 worth of gas in your car to get that out. Is this putting a burden on you because Jock finna drop something on you?
I mean, it's not a burden, but you feel like you just got to do the right thing until a person get steady.
I mean, that's commendable. But if you're in a new relationship, and your lady asking you to let that go, or she gonna go. I mean, I ain't saying that's what your lady's saying. I'm just saying it seems like that. Matter of fact, man, you know what? Let me just stop in my tracks right now, Dante, and let it be known. Alexis is on the phone. Your lady is on the phone. She's heard everything you said. And Miss Shyneka eyebrows are still up over here because you done said something.
No, that's because she drew him off last night and she drew him up like that.
Alexis,
you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hey, Dante, first of all, how you doing, babe?
I'm surprised you got me on the line.
Because
with the Streetz Morning crew.
I'm sick of it. I need convincing from somebody. I'm tired of you paying this girl's bills. I don't even know the girl's name. You haven't even told me her name.
I mean, I feel like I didn't have to tell you, but you got our business out here. What's going on?
You're paying bills at her house, but I can't know her name. We're supposed to be together. Are you with her or are you with me?
Who I come home to every night?
Who are you spending money on every month? You come home to me, yeah.
So Dante, did Alexis understand the situation before you got involved with each other?
I mean, I broke down a little detail. I didn't probably tell her everything, which I probably should have.
She said she don't know the name.
Exactly. Dante, are y'all still having sex?
No, we're not having sex. But the fact that most women, when you bring up a woman's name, especially about your past, most women is going to still bring up questions. And the fact that I want to let her know that it's not about this other woman. It's pretty much about us. I'm not going to continue to bring up another person or compare because, you know, some people want to be like, okay, how was she this last woman compared to now or the other relationships? You know, you don't want to continue to bring up the past.
We've been together for about a year, and this is still going on. I mean, I don't got much to say, but, I mean, if this don't stop, then you could choose her.
Oh, well, let's go and see what we're going to do right here, right now. What it going to be, Dante? You going to stop paying them? You going to stop paying them little bills over there for a woman your lady don't even know her name? Come on, dog.
Or
you going to stop that and rock with your lady?
Yes, I'll stop paying the bills.
That is on behalf of 1-800 into the Bethune Law Firm. Y'all gonna get hooked up with $100. You gonna stay together, and old girl, you can slide the little $100 to her. You know what I'm saying? Keep it right here, baby. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That was the date dilemma with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yo, it's your boy Donnie Rollins, a.k.a. I'm Rich. Tune in, bitch, with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yeah. Date dilemma, y'all. It gets crazy around here at times, but hey, this is what it goes. It's how it goes. Alexis is calling about her boyfriend, Dante. Now, this is the kicker, y'all. This man is still paying bills at his ex-girlfriend's house.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, we got Dante on the phone. He says that his ex moved down here for their relationship, but they broke up. He wants to uphold his end of the bargain. So it basically said, you know, no matter what, I'm going to make this right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she ain't got her footing right, you know, once she moved where they at. I don't know. But Alexis said if he doesn't stop paying her bills, then she is breaking up with him. And I could see a woman telling you that.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay, you looked out, but now you in something else. You got to let that go.
How do you go tell a girl, hey, look here, baby, I know what I said I was going to do, but I ain't going to be able to do that no more.
You be like, you know that money you need on the rent? I ain't got $1,400, but I got a truck. I can help you move this stuff.
Wow.
All right, so my man said he gonna stop. He's like, you know what, I'll make it happen, and they figured it out and they decided to work it out. So congratulations to y'all, you know what I'm saying, for getting that money this morning. But I do want to go to these callers because I know y'all got plenty to say. Right here, right now. Y'all Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. What's your thoughts on this day dilemma?
Man, that's crazy. If people just send her back home, why not just send her back where she came from? If you've been with this girl for almost a year, I can understand you say, okay, I'm going to help you for 6 more months after you break up with. Okay, cool. But if you're been with someone for a whole year, how about you just say, hey, I understand you came down here for me. It didn't work out. How about I paid to move you back and help you out where you came from for 6 months? That makes more sense than to keep paying for. It's like what you going to say on a guilt trip until they call the radio station.
You know what's interesting is if you do find a guy who is willing to stand on his word like that, says a lot about his character. It doesn't mean he's still involved, but it does still create an open door policy. Because if you paying bills somewhere, you definitely could go there whenever you choose.
I'm talking about smash.
All the time.
Town.
Smash town.
Down.
So if a guy was still paying your bills, He would still have accessibility.
That's a lie. That's a slippery slope right there.
Ooh, it sure is.
I know it is. Better be.
Miss Shyneka coming up with the word on the streets, man.
Yep.
Y'all don't want to miss it.
Diddy will be in court. Today starts a jury selection. So we're going to talk more about that coming up inside the Word on the Streets news.
Going down like Jock said. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shyneka.
That's right. Let's get inside this Word on the Streets news and talk about Diddy's trial. Now, the trial selection starts today. It will be focused on the proper jury selection with trial starting on the 12th of May. Now, the trial is expected to last 8 to 10 weeks with court sessions held Monday through Friday, according to NBC News. So, can't wait to see what happens. I know he's, just been sitting in jail.
That's 2.5 months. Do you know what that is?
Eating honey buns?
Torture.
Well,
it's torture.
Young Thug, the trial was over a year.
I understand all that. I don't care. I done been in trial before. I went to trial one time for 2 days and I was losing it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was losing it because it was clear that I was innocent, but the jury didn't think I was innocent. I was like, man, hold up.
Me either.
I don't know how you finished yourself out of it.
I mean, God.
Okay.
Because they was against me.
Will God show up for Diddy?
Will God?
I think so in the form of Brian Steele.
Show up for P. Diddy?
You heard something?
I think so in the form of Brian Steele. They're going to have to be really good to get stuff around Brian Steele. He is an A+ lawyer. We do not want to see no court case about Diddy and his girlfriends.
Maybe the vampires from Sinners or something. Moving right along. Let's talk about Tasha K. Tasha K is all trashy, messy. She is so messy. She decided on the day of this grand opening for Yandy and her business partners what would be a success. She tried to diminish the day, okay? We're releasing these voice audios from Instagram and text messages.
Yeah, usually, real beautiful women are not into, just pleasing men, or just they make it all about themselves, and that can pretty much be complicated.
All right. Well, anyway, the grand opening was a success. Let me say that. Big shout out to my girl Ebony Akira. And big shout out to Ray, her other business partner. It was an absolute success. So I'll be talking more about that a little later on. But Mendeecees then fired back at Tasha K and said he was eating dinner with his lawyers.
Some of my lawyers. I take lawyers on people. So tell them get prepared because I'm coming for everything.
Mendeecees, it was you, bro. We heard your voice.
Nah, man.
Yeah,
it's a lot of
He didn't say it wasn't him. He just said he got his lawyers.
No face, no case.
Well, it was a voice, so it's kind of a case of the bit.
Man,
not in today's.
For real, man.
I got it out right now that if my voice is locked in, I can type the words and it's me. It sounds just like me.
Show me, Jack.
Show you right now.
All right, Monique tried to warn Shannon Sharp.
Yes, I told that Shannon Sharp, leave that white alone.
Well, didn't she?
Yeah.
She did. She tried to warn the man. Anyway, I don't know if I got time for this or not, but Candace Owens says that she will always defend Kanye West.
I will always love Ye. I will always defend him because I think he did one of the bravest things in speaking about what happened to him, and the questions were never answered about what Harley Pasternak did to him that night. And I think it's what was done to Britney Spears based on my readings of MK Ultra program, which has never been stopped. I think Harley Pasternak it's extremely problematic. And he's literally telling you what happened to him and no one's listening. And everyone's like, he's gone crazy. They drugged me against my will. And when you read those experiments of how they could literally give somebody a mental disorder via a cocktail of drugs, LA becomes very scary.
I read the comments. Kanye was crazy before that cocktail. I'm just telling you, I've been around Ye plenty. And I mean, maybe something was done. I mean, to have people show up dead in bathtubs once you try to out them, it's something to everything. I don't think everybody's lying, okay? Two things can be true at once. That is the Word on the Streetz news. I am Miss Shyneka. You guys can follow me at Miss Shyneka and follow us at Streetz Morning Takeover. And it's all being brought to you by Bader Law. Bader Law, because you deserve the best.
That's right. Hey, coming up, we got to talk about it, man. Shouts out to my family. Louisville went crazy over the weekend. The 151st Kentucky Derby took place, man. It was crazy. I was there. A lot of celebrities pulled out, man. Well, I should say pulled up, popped out. And it was crazy. We're going to talk about it coming up. Make sure you stick around for more Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. You know what it is, your favorite cousins. Check it in. What up, Miss Shyneka? What up, Shawty?
Good morning.
Man, y'all, we had some very interesting weekends. This was definitely a lit weekend for all of us, Miss Shyneka. You was popping, Shawty was popping. I was popping. I was in Kentucky, man, for the 151st Kentucky Derby. Sorry. Man, it was crazy out there, boy. Look, this is how I knew it was going to be crazy. When I got on the flight, right, I seen so many couples, right, that weren't black, but they was dressed black. I shouldn't say that. That's so wrong with me to say that. Let me tell you what it was. They was designer down.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, wait a minute. Because, usually you see, like, when I see, like, an older, white couple, person, they like, Cole Haan, maybe Polo, Brooks
the
Brothers.
Secret's out.
Listen, bro.
China let out the secret. So
you know what?
Everybody about to see this down, baby.
Shyneka, listen.
Don't play with us.
For some reason, man, I was on the plane or just in the airport, moving through the city, man. People just walking up to me, man, and they was just so happy to be in Louisville. It was crazy. When I tell you, Church Downs was, man, dog. It was amazing. I even seen. Listen, did y'all see what Kodak? That lady forced them to take the picture.
Like the Golden Girls?
Oh, man.
I just don't know if it was forced. Was it a video that said it was forced?
Well, see, you know what happened?
He kind of looked at like the blackface caricature in the picture.
Wow.
It was crazy.
He looked happy, but I think he was shocked.
He looked like buckwheat.
You ever been around rich, drunk people?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
They are very touchy-feely.
Touchy-feely,
very
strong. They get strong, too.
They're really inappropriate.
Rich, white, drunk people?
Yes, very inappropriate people. And they think that they can touch you like everywhere, like all in your face.
And they
like,
tell ninja jokes.
Shouts out to my brother Q, man, Bella, man. It was so lit, man. We had a good time.
Hey, Bella girl.
DJ Shakim, Fresh, man. We had such a good time, man. Our party was lit. Shouts out to that girl. Who? Man, I got to give it up to Kiki Wyatt, man. She brought the house down. Shouts out to everybody that came out to my party, man. I know it was a formal suit and tie type of thing, for the Derby. But boy, when I tell you, them people was putting on, they came and they finest threads. The ladies was nice. We had a good time.
Young Jock think he's so fine when he got on the
Hey,
suit.
man, I was.
You can't tell this monkey
Listen,
nothing.
it's some things you got to understand, baby. When them threads right, they right. You know what I'm saying?
That man was walking like he was sexy.
You got to walk like it's the first day of school when you're in some shorts.
It's a bunch of celebrities that popped out with you in Louisville during the Derby.
Man, Simone Biles, shouts out to you, gang. Carmelo Anthony, man. Chris Tucker was in the building. Star Jones.
Okay.
Shabuzi. Shouts out to Michael Blackson, too. Yeah. Michael Blackson, he was at my party.
He had on the suit?
He did have on a suit.
I bet you it was
royal. I'm going to say that.
You know what I'm thinking, bro? Since the wave of Beyonce and the country wave, was Louisville, Kentucky Derby a bit different because of the wave?
No, I think, no. Because what happens is, at the Derby, it's not like
country
pushing cowboys. It don't feel like, it's like, hey, man, we out here, we either own these horses, we rich and own them, or we rich and winning off of these horses.
Okay.
Yes, it's a satire.
You know what I'm saying? The horse that won, his odds was not the best.
Did that man say it was a satire? I'm not going to let that slide.
What?
How is it so? Satire.
Okay. Coming up, man, we got Shawty in the Streetz.
My brother.
Y'all stay going at it, man. We got Shawty in the Streetz coming up. You don't want to miss that, man. You got a chance to talk to some other celebrities and whatnot, man. Make sure you stick around for more Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Good morning. Y'all already know, man. It's your boy, Hot Boy Turk. Every day we listen to the best damn morning show. Gotta stay tapped in to the #1 morning show in the city. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. You dig?
That's right, man. It's up. On this beautiful Money Making Monday, man, we recapping the weekend. The weekend was amazing, man. Shouts out to you if you really just took the time to enjoy yourself over the weekend. Now, Shawty was in the streets.
Yes.
Talk about it, my brother.
Man, I was all the way in the streets this weekend, y'all, with the Hot Boys for the Hot Boys reunion in Atlanta, and it was 30th reunion, and they got back together, and it was crazy because I was there and I was all for it, and I was interviewing everybody, and then I heard Turk say Lil Wayne wasn't gonna be there, and I was like, whoa! But it was a great concert.
Still a good concert. That's what's up.
Still good.
Shawty, you was all over there. You was backstage.
Yes, I was all over backstage. I was right front row. I got all the footage. You know, we got posted on the Streetz page. You can also go to my page.
They ain't bring you
comedian.
Huh?
They ain't bring me out on the stage, but Lil Wayne one day I said, I got my dress. I can go out there. Tell me to stop. You know.
It's all good. It was good, though. It was a good concert overall.
It was a great concert, man. Beanie Siegel, everybody was there. Cassidy was there, man. I saw a lot of the greats, a lot of people from that era.
2 Chainz.
Yes, 2 Chainz actually made a guest appearance. Yeah, man. 2 Chainz came and rocked out for the city of the A, and I also caught up with BG.
What?
Shawty in the streets.
Shawty in the streets, man. We live with BG in the
heart of the streets.
You hear me?
Yeah, man. We backstage, man. Live, man. Cash Money 30th anniversary. You hear me? We just showed up and showed out, man. ATL uptown in the building.
Yes, baby.
Man. You know what I'm saying? From the 404 to the 504, you know how we do it, when we do it, how we do it, and that's how it's done.
Before you came home, did you dream about these days, man?
Big facts. I ain't lying. I done laid in that rack, you know what I'm saying, many a nights, and just was like, damn, man. I can't wait to get back, man, and run it back. It was a point in that beat when I thought it was over with for me. I thought they had closed the curtains on the real. Man, you heard me, man. I got back out here, man. It's big facts.
I ran up on you one day at CJP. I was helping some kids do their homework in the community center.
Nah, that's a beautiful thing, bro. That's a good look right there.
At Xavier, and I was riding through, and I started seeing all these trucks. And I said, hold up, man, there's something going on around here, man. I said, man, they filming a movie around here. And boom, baller blocking. And I made him stop, jumped out the corner, ran around the corner, bam, BG right there, man.
Like
in the scene, man. Welcome home, brother. Shawty in the street. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Shawty in the streets. You heard me?
30 years, baby. 3 decades.
Streets. We in the street. We on the corner and out the streets.
Yes, sir.
Just like that. Shawty in the streets.
I do it for the streets. That's right. Hey, you heard BG cleaning up at the end.
Oh, yeah.
We out the street.
Oh, yeah. You know that probation on his
Oh,
ass.
that's right. And he did a little questionable something. But let's get to this, y'all. What had happened when Wayne didn't show up?
Oh, man, it was a crazy moment because they was bringing everybody out one by one.
Yeah.
First Man and Fresh came out.
Yeah.
Then they brought out Juvie.
Yeah.
Then they brought out BG.
Yeah.
Then they brought out Birdman.
Yeah.
And Birdman and BG started singing Stunning Like My Daddy. And that's when they realized it wasn't going to be no Lil Wayne.
Oh, Lord.
And the crowd was like, until they started singing Bad That Ass Up.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
So Atlanta went crazy.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
What?
It was such a good concert. Wayne was there in spirit.
But
Wayne, that's terrible.
It is what it is.
Well, the F is
That's the point of the show, to see all the hot boys together.
But things happen, man. You haven't been hearing much of that happening. So
Well, he should have sent a video message.
he'll be at the rest of them. Hey, man.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king in his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Who's on the line?
Jay.
Hey, Jay. How you doing this morning? Are you smarter than Young Jock?
Yes.
Prove it. I'm going to turn you over to Miss Shyneka, and I'm going to give you the opportunity to prove you're smarter than me today.
All right, Jay, here are the rules. You have 10 seconds to answer each question. The first person to get all 3 questions correctly will be the winner. You guys cannot answer each other's questions, and you have to listen to me ask the whole question and potential answers before you can give your answer, okay?
Okay.
Jay, we're going to start with you.
Okay.
This animal lives in groups called prides. What animal is it? Is it A, a lion, B, panther, or C, wolves?
C.
Is that your final answer?
2. Yeah.
1. All right, that is not correct. Young Jock, this animal lives in groups called prides. Is it A, lions, B, panthers, C, wolves?
I'm gonna say lion. I might be wrong.
That's your final answer?
It is.
2. All right, you are correct.
Baby. Dang.
All right, Young Jock, who painted the Mona Lisa? Is it A, Sebastian Bach, B, Picasso, or C, Leonardo da Vinci?
The Mona Lisa. I'm gonna go with I'm going with A, Sebastian Bach.
Is that your final answer?
It is.
All right, that is incorrect.
That is.
Jade, who painted the Mona Lisa? Is it A, Sebastian Bach, B, Picasso, or C, Leonardo da Vinci?
I'm going with C.
You are correct. Jade, how many hearts does an octopus have? Is it A, 8, B, 2, or C, 3?
Heart?
Yes.
I'm going to go with A.
2. All right, that is incorrect. Young Jock, how many hearts does an octopus have? Is it A, 8, B, 2, or C, 3?
I'm gonna say 3. Even though I thought he had a bunch of brains, but yeah.
All right, final answer?
Yeah.
You are correct. Young Jock.
Damn, baby.
All right. What was Michael Jackson asking of the man in the mirror to do? Was it A, look back at him, B, change his ways, or C, talk to him?
Oh, definitely C, not B. I'm asking him to change his ways. Oh, yeah.
And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change.
All right, you are correct. I'm sorry, Jay. Jock won this round.
Shout your people out though while you're on there, baby.
I want to shout my friends, Tracy and Blair.
All right, that's what's up, baby. We appreciate you. Thank you for calling and thank you for your support, all right?
All right, thank you for having me.
Next time, baby.
Test your wits. Test your knowledge for cash and prizes.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king in his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Hey, speaking of staying tapped in, the government said time to tap in your accounts and your wallets.
No student loan has been referred to collections since March of 2020. That comes to an end. On May 5th, the Department of Education will resume involuntary collections for borrowers with defaulted federal student loans. The student loan portfolio controlled by the federal government is nearly $1.6 trillion. But fewer than 4 out of 10 borrowers are in repayment. Borrowers will now be clearly expected to repay their loans, and those who default on their loan obligations will face involuntary collections. The government can and will collect defaulted federal student loan debt by withholding money from borrowers' tax refunds, federal pensions, and even their wages. America is $36 trillion in debt. We must get our fiscal house in order and restore common sense to our country. If you take out a loan, you have to pay it back. It's very simple.
$36 trillion in debt. I remember once upon a time years ago when we were saying, oh, we owe China $1 trillion. We're in $2 trillion worth of debt. $36 trillion. Now listen.
Come on.
I don't know if you know what it feels like to be like, man, I'm cool right now. The loan's deferred. Suddenly you got to pay that back. It's people out here with hundreds of thousands of dollars in student loans, man.
Yeah, my wife got all these degrees, and I've been asking them, like, what's up with them student loans? I told you Biden ain't going to forgive them. And I was like, how much you owe? And when she told me, I was like, whoa, I'm glad we don't miss money.
So now you can expect, he said, involuntary payments. They will garnish your wages. Now, you know, you think you see that paper say, oh, I'm going to get $7,000 back on my taxes. Yeah.
He going to do you like child support.
Keep calling. Like, sir, you know people be calling the hell out of Jackson Hewitt.
Hey, bro, you need to contact the U.S. government. You are
they see that paper
with them.
No, they see that little
You know what's incredibly sad for me?
What's that?
And this instrumental is definitely not helping. But it's incredibly sad for me that these people are going to be paying off these loans for jobs that won't even exist, like
anymore.
the degrees. Like it's going to go away. So now you have to find a new way of educating yourself. What?
It sounds bad the way you're saying it, but it's actually even worse. You talking about for jobs that won't exist. There's people with degrees right now in the jobs
that can't get a job.
Can't get a job. You go somewhere right now where you thought you was going to get a job. Say, sorry, you're overqualified. What you mean? What the whoa. I'm overqualified. This is what I went to school to do.
Or you go in there and they ain't got nobody sitting there and they be playing AI. Nah, ain't I? AI. Ain't I?
It's about that time for the Love Doc Jock.
Help me help you, help me.
Come on. What's your problem?
And this guy will either help or hinder your relationship.
Who do I think I am? Why I tell people that?
Either way, he's a man for the job. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right. It's that time of the morning, man. Yo, we're going to go right to our DMs, Miss Shyneka, because we have a letter from one of our listeners that this submission is basically this young lady, she needs some advice. So let's get into it.
Okie dokie. Dear Love Doc Jock, my relationship of 7 years ended completely out of the blue. He cut me out of his life and acted like our relationship never happened, which made me try to move on 10 times harder. Jock, this is something that recently happened. I feel like I've lost everything and I don't have a clue on how to get out into this new dating world. It's scary out here. What am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to take the time and ask yourself, how does he up and leave you out the blue? It's one or two things. Something he's found out about you that you did not disclose. And if we can throw that one to the side, because I'm not pointing the finger at you first. I just want to throw it out there. Let's get our harsh truths out the way first. If that's what it is, then you got to sit back and ask yourself, what have you done that could have possibly thrown him off, right? But then you got to take listen, because sometimes when people find out something about you, they don't tell you they know. They just go ahead and get the hell on. Or when people have something going on with themselves and they don't want to disclose to you or don't want to be burdened with being embarrassed by it in front of you or have to explain it or break it down or live through that trauma with you, they will get the hell on to save themselves the embarrassment and to save you the heartbreak. Although you still will feel both, because now you're going to be embarrassed that your man just up and left you, and you're going to be heartbroken because your man just up and left you. That's 7 billion people in the world, baby girl. Let me tell you something. If this is how he dismounted, then this wasn't the right guy for you. You have to face the facts. The facts is he up and left with no recourse, no communication, unfair to you, totally the wrong way to do it. Don't be heartbroken. Let it go. Pick yourself up and play it for what it is. It was a phase in your life. It was an opportunity in your life to see what love could look like and what heartbreak feels like. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving. Find you somebody else. Take your time. Work on you. Heal first. Don't go jump into something because the guy because a lot of times people can be there for a healing period. You know what I'm saying? It's just like your friends sometimes when you go, I'll give you a perfect example. After the funerals, you notice how everybody call you, send you letters. I'm just checking on you. After a few weeks, all that fades away. Then you see people when you see them, and that's it. It's the same type of thing. People will come into your life as a rebound while you're going through what you're going through, this heartbreak, and will give you that healing process and get you back. That does not mean you're supposed to keep moving on with that person. So give yourself some time to heal, and then try dating again later. Don't get caught up in, I need somebody to help console me while I'm going through this, all right? That's the Love Doc Jock. Now, if you got a small business and want to be spotlighted, 1-844-YUNG-JOC. That's it. 1-844-986-4562. Call me up this morning. Because we got you. That's how we do. We got to show love to our community, all right? Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Hey, it's Young Jock, and I want to spotlight your small business, man.
Yo, what's up?
We need you to call us right now.
He know I stand on business.
1-866-YUNGJOC. Again, that's 1-866-986-4562 to highlight your business, man. Live with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
I'm located in Atlanta right off Fulton Industrial, man. We working on every motorcycle in the state of Georgia. People come from all over the world to get their bikes fixed, man. It's home to get your money right, get your bike right. ATVs, dirt bikes, scooters, street bikes, and everything else. You can find me on Instagram, man, at Lavelle Motorworks, Facebook, Lavelle Motorworks. You can even find me on Google, Lavelle Motorworks. Every morning we wake up with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Your girl Money Long, and every weekday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., I'm listening to the best damn morning show, Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
You heard what she said. Hey, what they do, gang? It's going down in a major way tonight, man. Join me. You know what? I'm going to just say it. If you in the city, any city that could hear us right now, just use moderation with your drinking tonight, your consumption of libations and spirits and liquor, tequila, whatever you're going to consume. Just use moderation, man. Join me tonight. I'll be at Zocalo. You know what I'm saying? On that L. If you're in the city, pull up on your favorite cousin. We deep. We pulling up 100 deep, man. Miss Shyneka, will you wear this sombrero? I got you.
No, I'm tired of y'all appropriating these people's culture.
What you mean?
On this holiday, just because y'all want to get drunk. I don't like it.
No, don't you do that. We support them.
Hey, but when you get drunk and your pants start sliding down a little bit and you can see your crack, you just look just like one of my people who be helping me out at the house.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Trying to get beat up.
Okay, then.
Shawty those. No,
excuse me, my friend.
No, Shawty, no.
My friend.
Take it back. Sinners. We got to talk about Sinners, the new movie. Man, shouts out to them. Congratulations. They pulled in another $33 million at the box office domestically. Shouts out to them. Also, Golden State Warriors advanced in the playoffs. I watched the game last night.
You did?
That lead, it just was hard for them to come out of a little 9-point lead. It just happened.
All right. And you can catch me on Fox 5 Atlanta on Good Day, giving you entertainment news. We're going to be talking Lady Gaga and the Big Bomb Scare and the latest on P. Diddy's trial. Okay?
Okay. Miss Shyneka, can you make sure you shout us out on Fox 5?
I sure will.
Tell them we said hey. Hi. Hey, man, this is love. We'll catch y'all tomorrow for Toxic Tuesday. Yeah. Join me tonight. Cervezas, Secola, on that L.
He gonna come in with a hangover, y'all.
It's tonight, Monday.
Tuesday morning.
Tuesday morning, I'm gonna come in with my sombrero. It's love, man.
Cinco De Mayo.
Keep it live right here to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.